Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I am coming to you with my heart absolutely filled and just totally energized. I'm not sure why I'm not burnt out from the day that I've had today, which has just been non-stop, but it ultimately has energized me and led me to deliver this message for you guys today, which is all about the fact that we need to surround ourselves with people who demand all of who we are and they give us all of who they are. All right, so, and why this has come about, so many different things happening in my life right now, but I just came off a 2.5 hour, oh my gosh, I always keep you guys so long, just community catch up with my 8-week empowerment graduates, and they're so phenomenal. You guys know who you are, you superstars. I can see a couple of them have joined me. I don't know how you're not had enough of me yet, but I'm always surprised and greatly surprised by that. So why they are kind of my muse for everything that I want to share with you guys today is that I didn't know how we did it, but we ended up, deepening our connection at a whole new level. And it was quite profound even for myself today. I felt like I had so much trust for each and every one of them that I was able to share, so much of my life and my journey that I actually hadn't done before. So it was really profound. And I've also connected with somebody in my life right now who I have been going so deep with, so much more deep than I have ever gone in my entire life. And it's been kind of phenomenal. And it has absolutely alerted me to the fact that if we don't surround ourselves with people who demand us to tear down the walls and be all of who we really are, and they also, are the kind of people who give us all of who they are. They put it all out on the table. They're not holding anything back. They're not playing games or living in fear. They are absolutely having courageous, vulnerable authenticity, and there ain't nothing better than that. But if we don't surround ourselves with people like that, we end up, just becoming who we surround ourselves with. So we end up, being surrounded by people who don't have the courage to go deep, don't have the courage to be completely open and raw and all of who they are. They're always waiting for somebody else to go first and make it okay for them, and when we do that, we become that, and we become the kind of people who are just playing life here, and up here is just way too scary because you got to get too real over here, but at the end of the day, the level of realness that you can go to in your life is in exact alignment with your reaching your potential. The more open, authentic, vulnerable, courageous, real you can be, then the higher heights you're going to go in your limitless potential. And that is why it is so important to have a team, even just like a small knit, group of people in whatever realm, whether that is in your family dynamics, in your friendship circle, in your intimate relationship, even, for some great people in their work environment, whatever it is, make the fact that you want to surround yourself with the kind of people who demand you to be all of who you are, and they give you all of who they are. Make that your standard of connection and relationship, because if you don't, you're just going to subordinate to your fears, and you're just going to live an ordinary life where there's always that inner voice within you, knowing that you're holding back, knowing that there is more to give, knowing that there's more to share, and you just don't ever get there. And that, my friends, is a life filled with regrets, which none of us want. So my belief is that your ticket out of, regrets, your ticket towards a regret-free life is in your authenticity and your courageous vulnerability. And that's what my message is all about for you guys today. Hoping that it inspires you. And one thing, so a lot of us can get caught up and think like, oh, but like, where are those people? I'm always looking for those people. Like, do they even exist? And, and then because we think that, we don't think that what we desire is actually a potentiality. So what we do is we just end up settling for connection rather than real depth and love and authenticity. And so when we settle, we actually block ourselves from experiencing what we truly desire. So I've recently gone through an experience in my life where I had to cut off a connection that was really comfortable. But, I could see that it was going to get in the way, and it was actually blocking an avenue for me to actually meet and attract people into my life who are absolutely where I want to go to. And it took an immense amount of courage for me to cut that connection without jumping to another connection of any sort, to feel like I'm losing something potentially. But my focus was so strong, and I had such certainty that, I'm here for the long haul, and I know that this is not the right path. I don't know where the right connection is just yet, but I know that when I cut off what doesn't work for me, I open up space to attract all that will. And that is absolutely what I have actually experienced in my life. And that is why I'm giving you this message for you guys, in the hope that it will inspire you to be courageous enough to cut off those connections that are not serving you, that are not demanding your best and not demanding your all. In fact, they are telling you to not be everything that you are, in whatever way. And those people that you're in connection with aren't giving you their all, and there's constantly this holding back, like who's going to go first, and I want this message to inspire you to cut those kind of dead end connections and be open and willing to stand alone, so that you can open up your energy, so that you can actually attract somebody much more intentional, and somebody who is absolutely willing to pitch and catch with you on your level and demand that you are all of who you are, while they give you all of who they are. And that, my friends, is the best quality of connection there could ever be, no matter what type of connection. So I want to definitely check in with you guys. Let me know if you got any questions or comments or words of wisdom on this topic or whatever, or just say hi. I love connecting with you guys. But I'm going to jump in and check out where you guys are. I put a link above to the Limitless Potential community. In case you're not part of that brilliant free Facebook group of growing up to 5,000 incredible human beings from over 30 different countries. It's super cool. If you're not currently part of that amazing community and group, the link is up above. You can request to join. And I want to check in with you guys. So I've got Sam in the house, and Carlos, thank you, my friend. And Tanya's here, and Alexandria, I love it. Hope Charles is watching too. And Gregory, thumbs up to you, my friend. And Laval's in the house. Hello. And Vanessa. And Sam, looking so glowing and radiant. Thank you so much, Sam. You always blow me away with your beautiful, kind words. Always in appreciation. And Brandon's here. Awesome. And Laval, hello to you, my friend. And Alexandra, my beautiful spirit sister. Love from Charles and you always. I love you guys. So grateful to get to spend some time with you, superstars. And Kodiak's here. And Morris. And Gina and David and Vanessa, hello. And Laval, hello Vanessa. Richmond 2018. You got it, my friend. Let's take it out. And Sam, can never have enough of you. Always loving and beautiful to connect with. Oh, I so appreciate you, my superstar. So grateful. And I love that I got to spend so much time with such incredible human beings. I love it. And Victoria's here. And Sam, you've rocked it, superstar, in the community get together. You did, my friend. We all did. I love what we co-create every time we connect. You're just absolutely blowing my mind, you guys. I love it. Thank you, Sam. And Shanae and Paul and Randy. I think that means hugs. Yeah, definitely hugs are definitely necessary in deep and amazing connection. I always say as a joke that if you hug me, like, I'm so yours. Like, hugging is my language of connection. Absolutely, Randy. And Jody is here, and George and Tanya. Really hard to get that kind of person. Yeah, you know what? I so resonate with you, Tanya. It's so interesting because, like, I feel like there's been a period in my life where I had to kind of go with, like, really not much connection at all, because I got to a point where I wasn't willing to just settle for mediocrity in these connections anymore that just keep you in this drama cycle, you know? And instead, I had to be willing to trust in something way better, that there is a potential for it. And yeah, I had to stand kind of alone for a period of time before I was able to start attracting those kind of people in my life. But the more you trust in the potentiality of something extraordinary, the more likely it is that you'll actually get into that level of energy and actually attract it. So get intentional, trust in it. I know you're such a beautiful human being that I'm super grateful that I get to connect with whenever you can make it to coaching. So I love it, Tanya. And Paul's here and Alex. Oh, and I will say on that too, Tanya, you know, you've got to just, you know, live your life. Stop searching, you know, because so many of us can get in, you know, we're trying to search for those people. You know, in my experience and in the experiences of so many people who, you know, I've gotten the pleasure to connect with and work out how they do what they do, you know, it always comes down to them working on themselves, becoming the most authentic, courageously vulnerable person that they can totally be, and doing the things that they are inspired by and enlivened by. And that's where it just kind of is magic, and you weren't even trying and you weren't even looking, and you just attract the most incredible human beings. So I love that you share that, Tanya. And Paul and Alex and Wendy, I'm loving that you're loving this message today. Beautiful. And Huss is in the house. You're not sick of me either. I love it. And Sam, I love our 8 weeks community. So beautiful and empowering to connect with. Thank you so much for creating this, babe. You are so welcome, Sam. And thank you so much for co-creating it and being such a phenomenal, unique part of our amazing community. I couldn't love you guys more. And Savul is here. And touch something. And Melbourne, I'm glad to listen to your thoughts. I'm so grateful that they are resonating with you, my friend, and love having you here. And Mary's here. And Sam, you're a magnet of attraction. You're calling and attracting beautiful souls in your life. So happy for you, babe. Thank you so much, Sam. And I know that's absolutely why we've connected. Oh, so much love for you guys. And Giacomo and Victoria, hello, and Vanessa. It's hard when people around you push all your buttons when you're trying to change. Oh, yeah. But I guess this is a test to keep us awake. You got it, Vanessa. You know, every time a challenging person enters our sphere, you know, it's ultimately for a reason. You know, they are giving you a gift. What is the lesson that is being presented to you? And particularly if it's, you know, a kind of connection that you keep attracting over and over and over again, you've got to step back for a moment and realize that the universe is all, whatever you think it is always sending you the necessary opportunities to learn the lesson and grow beyond it. And if you keep recycling the same pattern, you're not learning the lesson. You know, so at some point we have to get to that point of realization that we're the common denominator. What is the lesson here? Why does this keep happening? Because I'm not learning the lesson. Or what is this beautiful opportunity that doesn't feel good in the moment, but I know that it is presenting me exactly what I need right now to break through, to get to my next level. So I love that, Vanessa. So cool. And Emma's here. And Vanessa, I can't see, Wendy, I can't see the link. What do we do for the name of the group? Yeah, so it is there, but maybe when I get off this video, you'll be able to see. So you'll have to maybe open up or expand what's said because it's at the bottom, but it's definitely there, Wendy. Or if you want to look up the Limitless Potential Community, you'll find it. And Shelley's here. Awesome. And Judy and Sam, letting go whatever doesn't serve me opens doors for amazing and vibrant manifestation in my life. Such an empowering affirmation, that one, Sam. I love that you've just shared it with us. And Victoria, can you give examples? This is one of those moments where I don't look at the comments until I've stopped talking. Can you just drop me a comment and let me know what examples would you like? Tell me what you were referring to, and I can't wait to help you with that. And Cutie, I think, hello to you. And Jeannie, hello. And Terry's here. And Vanessa, thank you. I've noticed that once I start reacting and responding in different ways, I stop attracting the difficult situations. Boom. I love that. You're so into your growth. I love that, Vanessa. And Terry's here from sunny Spain. I love it. Victoria, if you're still here, let me know what examples you would like. I'd love to help you out. But really, that is my message for you guys today, is the hope that it will inspire you to think a bit more clearly about the kind of connections that you are currently surrounding yourself with. We've all heard it, but I really want you guys to think about, whether or not those connections are demanding you to be all of who you are. They're challenging you to step up and be authentic and be courageously vulnerable. And whether they're demanding that you're going to give all of who you are and also receive all of who somebody else is. If you can't do that, you're just playing the fear game. And to me, it's just a distraction. I would rather not be connected than to settle for mediocre connection that just stays on that surface level. And I hope that you guys will, if you don't already, generate that kind of standard in your relationships as well. And trust. Don't be afraid of being alone in the short term so that you can actually experience something extraordinary in your long term. Okay, so last little comments here. Huss, I love catching up today. Oh, absolutely, Huss. It was so good, and love our little community. Big hugs from your Kelly friend. So much love and socks and everything for you, my friend. And I love it. And much love to you, Wendy. And Victoria, examples of the type of person to seek to connect with. Simple. I love that. Thanks, Victoria. So for me, I would really get you guys to think about what is this person's level of authenticity, and how, because the thing is, the more you work on yourself, the more courageously vulnerable and authentic you can be, which is just realness, right? And everything else is a facade. And the more you own the different parts of you, which allow you to step into that authenticity and vulnerability and courage, the more loving and accepting you can actually be for other human beings outside of yourself. And all those people are still trapped in their own fears, if they're not doing the work on them, they're not going to be able to give you the level of love and depth and all of that great stuff that each and every one of us desires to have on the deepest level as human beings. So I would say, look to surround yourself with people who are going places, they're growing themselves and they're able to take responsibility for where their life is at and do something about it. They don't have to have made it, but at least they're looking at their life and they're growing in the right direction. And they're not just bringing other people down in order to make themselves feel good in the moment. They are striving forward, and they're the kind of people who your success is their success, So hope that that's just a quick, simple answer for you, and I hope that that is of value to you. And Steve, the amazing Vanessa, I hope you received my email. Sending blessings of love. I will check that out. Thank you so much for letting me know, Steve. And John, that it is. I love it. It was resonating. And Victoria, you were answering now. Oh, good. We're in sync. And Dean's here. Awesome. And much love to you, Sam, and Tahia, and Trish is here. And awesome, Victoria. All right, so guys, I so appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining me live. I love your questions. I love your contribution. You guys just rock my world. And as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary. And I hope today's message has empowered you and got you thinking about who you're surrounding yourself with and also how you're showing up in your connections. When was the last time you got more real? You stepped into a new height of your courageous, vulnerable authenticity. I challenge you to do that. Do what scares you a little in order to get something truly great and magnificent, because everything you hold back is only holding you back. All right? I'm sending you guys all of my love, and I cannot wait to see you beautiful human beings tomorrow. Much love.